Hola amigos, welcome back to episode 43 of
The Gift of the Gab.
I was going to say it in Spanish there, in fluent Spanish.
Go on then.
Le Gift of the Gab.
Okay. Just because you add an accent doesn't mean you're speaking in a different
Hey, I added
language.
le. I don't even know if that's Spanish or
Wow.
French, but we're trying out here. Yes, back with another episode. And what have you got new for us this week? A lot of things have happened
A lot. Well,
in the past 24 hours. Even.
yes.
In the past 24 hours, there's been some happenings.
Happenings, not necessarily good happenings.
Not good happenings. There's been some passing away. Should we actually hit him off straight with that?
Yeah, stop.
Well, DMX passed away.
Stop. Drop. Shut the stop. Oh no, that's how the rifles roll.
The Rifles.
What is it?
The Rough Riders. So DMX passed away. So RIP DMX. Rest in peace. So that's the sad news to hear that he's passed away.
He did the song much better than me.
Oh yes, yeah. But yeah, and X gon' give it to you. I should have gave me X gon' give it to you. That's easier.
X gon' give it to you.
Unfortunately, DMX passed away this week or yesterday, I believe, at the age of 50. He was on life support, I believe, for a little bit of time, but hoping he came out of it. But now he's at peace, hopefully. And yeah, it was quite sad news. It was just, oh, DMX has passed.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was before my time, but I still listen to some of his music. So it was like, man, let me hit that on the playlist. I had to go back to my first gym mix.
Yeah.
And that's where he was on.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember when. That's how I knew his songs.
From my gym mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah. And anything else?
Well, we also had the Prince.
Yes. Prince Philip.
Who also passed away at 99.
At 99. Close to 100,
I
you know.
know. And his birthday is when? June.
Yeah, because they said 2 months or 1 day away.
Yes,
so rest in peace to him too.
He almost got the letter from the Queen.
Yeah, almost got the letter from the wifey, you know. Giving him that. Do you think she would have given him a special touch on his letter?
I don't know.
Being like,
is it really that special? It's only my wife writing me
a letter.
A
Yeah, but you reached 100.
Yeah.
He's what, like 5 years older than her? I think.
Don't know.
Queen's like 95, I believe. Could be wrong.
That's 4 years.
Oh no, but I was thinking he was 100. Sorry. I think when she was, the first time they met, he was 12 and she was 7. So no, they met at a party.
Oh yeah, they're cousins.
Yeah, well, like distant cousins or third cousins.
Third cousins, not distant.
Yeah, that's how the news over here describes it. We're getting carried away.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 2 passings away in like the past 24 hours. Like, well, not just 2. Millions of probably people have passed away,
yes.
But 2 are being reported in the news more.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to speak too much on this, but I do want to speak on the Daily News headline.
What's the Daily News headline?
So it put for the Prince, it put the beloved royal gone at 99, and then for Mr. X, they put the rapper brilliant but troubled musician died at 50.
Why ain't they talking about? First of all, I'm not even gonna go because I could go into that, but you know, apparently the UK found out we're not racist.
Little sauce.
No, apparently the UK found out it's not racist, so you know this is all just normal behavior, and I like DMX.
Like even the pictures that they put of them two, like the Prince is like smiling a bit,
they did it like heaven and hell.
Yeah, literally, and it's like, why does it have to be those two things? Why does the black person have to be the troubled person?
I could come on here and be dragging some skeletons out of the closet for Prince Philip for me to also put like a headline, but I'm not gonna sink to their level. I'm just gonna say I like DMX. And
this is England who say they're not racist, but you have an article like this, and no wonder Meghan was saying the thing that she was saying. This is a clear example.
I'm not gonna lie, she was one of the first people that came to my head when I heard the news. I was like, they gonna try to pin this on her.
Do you think that she's gonna go to the funeral?
That's what I was wondering. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Damned if she does, damned if she doesn't.
Yeah, they whether she says something nice, whether she doesn't say anything, they will find a way. Peers will find a way to comment on what she has to say.
But do you think she will go? Because obviously they're not in England.
Well, not even Harry go. Will she even get an invite?
But I don't know. Married to his
I don't know.
Grandchild.
Maybe. But I don't
Harry's
know.
coming. It's not been confirmed that Meg is coming.
Yeah, I don't know how that will how that will work. It's just very awkward right
7 days.
But I feel sorry for the Queen. You know, that was her husband. That was the hubby. That's the hubby, and now she leading alone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, it's been sad. Oh, and also other news of another death. Nikki from Big Brother, she passed away.
Yeah, I didn't.
At 38.
Yeah, I wasn't too much into Big Brother, so you had to put me on.
Yeah. She's the one who's like, who is she? Who is she? I think it's her.
In Big Brother?
I think so, yeah.
Or was that her, like, a known phrase from Big Brother?
There was, like...
Is she from an old season?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There was loads of... like, she came out and she had, like, loads of memes or whatever you would call it back in the day.
Oh. This was, just today, wasn't it? Yeah. So quite a few in the past 24 hours, yeah. Quite a few, I guess, celebs have passed. But, you know.
Rest in peace to them all.
Rest in peace to them. We'll move on to a less somber topic. Is that the way? There was no smooth transition after that.
I don't know.
Khloe Kardashian.
Yes.
Khloe Kardashian. So she had a picture which was leaked by one of her assistants, or not leaked, but accidentally posted by one of her assistants. I believe it is the story. And she wanted it removed because it hadn't been like touched up yet.
No, that's
or something.
Not...
I haven't not researched this story. Yeah. This is not coming from me. This was what I saw in the headlines, that she wanted like a photo, like she wanted it processed, is what they were saying.
Okay.
And the picture was just the plain version, I guess. The natural version is probably the better word to use. But yeah. Well, can you give me the true take? Because I didn't bother to search into this.
So what she's basically saying, she basically just didn't... It didn't look like a flattering picture to her. And so she didn't want it up. Is basically what she was saying. Like, obviously, she, in her long statement, she did acknowledge that, you know, they do tweaks here and there in pictures and stuff like that. And I think she also uses a lot of like filters these days. Like I think she got her nose done and she doesn't like it. Like since I noticed that she got her nose done, like her face is more blurred out. Like if that makes sense. Like in her pictures you can't see her face that well. Well, anyway, so she did acknowledge that they do edit their pictures, you know, time to time.
To time? Right, yeah, go on.
And but she also wanted to mention that, you know, she's always been compared to her sisters. Like she's known as, you know, the ugly one, like the one that's not her, like her dad isn't her dad, and you know she looks so much different and whatever. And so she has been suffering with not body dysmorphia, but
I think that is right. That is probably a correct term.
You know, she's lost the confidence within herself, and even before this. I haven't been watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but there is a clip where she's talking to Tristan and she's saying how she's been affected by everything that's going on social media because they're always commenting. And she has been working hard at the gym and going to the gym every day or every other day. So she's saying that, you know, she has been working hard on her body to try and make it look as perfect as she can make it. And it's kind of like damned if you don't, damned if you do, because they don't believe that she's...
I think they're all victims and perpetrators of what goes on.
Yeah.
Because they play into there are a lot of reasons why, and not just them, as celebrities, are a lot of reasons why I think young kids are trying to reach like an unattainable image of beauty. And then they've also fallen into that trap within themselves, where they're held to this such high standard that they're like chasing the next high. And potentially what she did say is, I didn't read her statement, is that it was just an unflattering photo of her.
And she has the right to say
she has the right, but I think the reason the media was reporting like that is because compared to, I don't know, I'm not on her Instagram every day, compared to the other photos, I didn't know that was Khloe Kardashian. It just looked like...
to be honest, it looks like an older picture of her. Like,
because if you had just shown me that on someone's Facebook, I would not have batted an eyelid. Like, I didn't... Like, you know how celebs photos be like, the lighting is perfect, this is great, this is great. Like, it's like, you know, a picture of McDonald's burger. Like,
okay.
Like, you know,
as opposed to when you get it.
As opposed to when... Not as a down... Like, they're both good, but it's just like...
The lettuce is not standing up.
The lettuce is crisp. Like, you know, when you're taking a photo, everything, the lighting around it is meant to be good. So I didn't notice that. But I think that is part of it. Like, they're usually vilified because a lot of girls are, and maybe even young men too, are chasing to be that image standard, and they've sort of also perpetuated it, but they also fallen victims to it themselves.
I think this is the case for like a lot of people. Even when I was watching, for example, Aaliyah J, she did like a video of editing her picture, and it was just like, wow. Like, the picture to begin with was like Chloe's picture. It was a decent picture to begin with, and then after you finish, it's like, wow, so really my eyeshadow don't be coming out that bad, kind of thing.
Yeah, and people don't see the before part as much.
But then it's like a cycle.
That's what I'm saying.
If you were to put out the raw picture, you would be... maybe bullied is not the right word, but
people make you feel a type of way.
Yeah.
And especially if you are already known for having vavavoom pictures. Maybe if you start off, you might still be teased, but it wouldn't be to the extent of if you started off vavavoom and then went to natural, and because then more people dive in. But if you're like from the beginning, you still, I believe you will still get the attention. But sometimes it's just... It's better to be just...
That is the thing. So, like, I feel like, you know, people like Nella Rose, like, she owns that she doesn't really have a bum. This is a thing that she owns, you know. She goes, my ass, it don't move. She knows that.
That is fine.
And, like, me personally, and, like, it seems like this is the thing that Nella Rose does, and maybe there are other examples as well. I feel like if you talk about something first, like, when someone else says it doesn't affect you as much, even though it might still affect you.
That's what I'd be preaching.
It's like somebody can't out you if you outed them first.
If you make the joke about yourself, it's like Eminem in 8 Mile. You ever watch 8 Mile?
No.
So the ending scene, he's rapping with, I think Anthony Mackie's in there, maybe, but neither here nor there. It's the final rap scene. He's facing the rap boss basically, and he goes on stage, basically raps about himself and everything that his opponent can use against him. Like, I live in a trailer with my mom. I'm like from this neighborhood and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, go on. He gives him the mic and say, tell them something they don't already know about me.
Yeah.
And then the guy chokes.
What can you say?
And there's like when you use what people can make fun of you or what could be hurtful to you, like let's say if you're slightly larger or big boned or whatever, and you be calling yourself fat, you be like, I'm big.
Like, even though it might hurt you, you can brush it off better.
You can brush it off better, and in a perfect world, no one will be calling you fat.
Yeah.
But sometimes being able to make a joke out of yourself sometimes takes the sting out of it, and sometimes it makes it less attractive for other people who want to attack you.
Like, I feel like if she was a person who said, you know what, I don't look like my sisters, you know, I am me, and me is who I'm gonna be, and she owned it, maybe it would be a thing where, you know, she would be able to accept it more. But then on the other side, it's like when you have thousands of people telling you the same thing every day, it does, like, you could think you have a perfect nose and everyone's telling you, damn, Chloe, you've got a really ugly nose, and you're hearing that again and again and again, and you know, and eventually you start to think, is my nose must be that ugly because people keep telling me, and now something that you thought was a good thing is now something that you're insecure about, even though you actually liked the thing before. So, you know, social media can do that to you, especially when you put yourself out there. But social media is definitely a vicious cycle.
It is, and you can all fall into the trap.
Because you could own something. You could say, you know what, I have a flat ass, and then you hear thousands of people saying it again and again and again, and now something that you owned, you're insecure about.
Yeah, I guess it could backfire, but for me, in my general life, I found that once you take ownership of stuff,
but you don't have thousands of people.
This is true, and that's why I'm not equating it to her. It doesn't work for everyone. It's not a perfect solution, but I think it also depends on the type of person you are, and some people are more able to take the hits, and some people are less able to take the hits.
I think you have to have thick skin.
Yeah.
To be
on the internet.
On the internet, but I think even the people with thick skin, their skin becomes loosey-goosey.
There's always a few chinks in the armor.
Yeah.
There's always a few chinks in the armor. Some are better able to withstand than others, but it's kind of the world we live in. Nothing is perfect, but maybe one day.
You have to live life for yourself.
Yes, live life for yourself. I think that's a good message to end the day on, isn't it?
Yes.
Got a shorter one for you today, Have a quick listen whilst you're on the loo. Whilst you're on the throne. But thank you for listening to another episode. Oh, an update on Tia tries new things. She hasn't tried anything new yet.
No, it's monthly.
Yeah, this is a new month.
No, but it hasn't been a month.
Ah, but this is a new month. Well, I'm just updating the peeps. This is a new end of show update. She hasn't tried anything new yet, have you?
No.
So we'll try and squeeze something in for her this month. And that's...
Any suggestions, leave it down below.
Leave it down below. Thank you for listening.
And we are The Gift of the Gab.
Episode 43.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes, all social media at BT Smalltalk. And we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Or hear you. I don't know what I'm saying. Bye. Ciao.